Karoline Leavitt slams Ellen DeGeneres after hearing the reality. It started as a simple daytime talk show, laughter, lights, and Ellen's signature charm. But what unfolded that day was far from the usual dose of smiles and dancing. The world watched in disbelief as Karoline Leavitt turned Ellen's own stage into the scene of one of the most awkward, explosive, and unforgettable live moments in television history. When Karoline walked onto the Ellen show, fans expected a friendly chat about her career, advocacy, and rising media presence. What they got instead was a 10-minute masterclass in composure, confidence, and truth bombs that sent shockwaves across Hollywood. Everything seemed lighthearted until Ellen made a sly comment, a subtle jab disguised as humor, about how some people build their image on controversy. The audience chuckled nervously, but Karoline's smile faded. You could see it in her eyes, that quiet storm brewing. Leaning forward, Karoline calmly said, "Ellen, sometimes controversy just means you're not afraid to speak reality, something Hollywood seems allergic to these days." Gasps filled the room. Ellen, visibly taken aback, tried to steer the conversation back to a safer zone. But it was too late. Karoline wasn't done. She continued, revealing behind-the-scenes truths about how some celebrity hosts manipulate narratives for ratings. When the cameras stop rolling, Karoline said, the kindness act fades fast. People deserve to know what really happens behind those shiny studio lights. The audience froze, and so did Ellen. The energy shifted from laughter to tension so thick you could feel it through the screen. The producers' eyes darted between cameras, deciding whether to cut to commercial. But the live feed rolled on. And then came the line that made social media explode overnight. "I came here to share my truth, not to play along with someone else's version of it." Within minutes, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube were ablaze. Clips of the confrontation hit millions of views in hours. The hashtags Ellen vs Karoline and Truth on Live trended worldwide. While Ellen's team tried to downplay the incident, Karoline's calm, unapologetic demeanor won viewers over. People called it the most iconic live TV moment since Wendy Williams's Shade Sessions. Others said it finally exposed the reality behind the smiley facade of Hollywood talk shows. Sources close to the production later confirmed that Ellen was visibly shaken after the show, and that several producers were told to tighten guest vetting moving forward. Meanwhile, Karoline simply tweeted, "Truth doesn't need a script." That single post went viral, solidifying her as one of the boldest voices to ever walk onto Ellen's stage. One line, one truth, and a moment that shook an empire built on laughter. Was Karoline out of line, or just finally saying what everyone else was too afraid to? Let's hear your thoughts below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, because the drama in Hollywood, it's just getting started.